Welcome to my Sword Art Online alicization chorus podcast. I might have just completely butchered the last bit there. But this is basically where I talk about the seasons that were on the Netflix app from this series. I'm not sure if there was anything else, but I'm just going to be talking about the characters that I liked and the scenes that I liked within the anime series that was shown. I will also talk about some of the characters I didn't like and how I think they could have kept it going or kept on going with a couple of the things that they showed us in the anime series. Now, first things first, if there's anything else from this series of alicization or Sword Art Online, I'm not necessarily gonna be too familiar with it because I only watched the stuff that was available to me through Netflix. However, I did find out that Sword Art Online had two games, a movie of some sort, and a couple other things. I'd also like to state I did try and find out some of the actors' names, but I am not completely sure on them, so I will try my best to find out the character names instead. If you guys know the actors' names or the voice actors' names, English and Japanese, that's up to you guys. If you guys want to put that in the comment section, and I'll try and update this in like a year or two once I get a chance to go around a couple of other animes and do podcasts on those. Sorry about that. Do other podcasts on anime series and come back to this one where I feel like I got a better idea of what the anime contained and I can accurately put it up against some of the other animes from its time or so. That's fine. This anime podcast, I don't know how long it will take me to do, but as some of you guys know, I've been trying to work on this a little while. I think I posted a video about it on my YouTube a week ago, so it's been in effect since 2 weeks or so now. Just try to take it slow, try to get some of the stuff that I really think this is going to need, so let's see how this goes. See you guys in the next couple of voice clips. Alright guys, unfortunately I lost this audio clip. Well, obviously not the one I'm using to speak to you guys with right now. I lost the audio clip that I was going to use for this segment of the video. So unfortunately, the video is going to have to be cut shorter than I was hoping for it to be, because I was hoping for about 18 minutes of video time for this. Alright guys, so now we're going to go on to talk about Alice's character. Since this is kind of a whole anime series towards her or something to do with her, and her story has the most compelling, saddest, adventurous story you guys could ask for within this anime, which is amazing that they actually went into great detail and didn't just drop her after the first season of the anime being made. Because some companies may decide, oh, we'll keep a character in for about a season and she'll be the main character for that season, then we'll drop them. But in this one, this was not the case. They found a way to keep her going because they were making longer episodes to proceed to the second season and getting her character to be active within the things that are still going on around her. And it's kind of sad to say that she didn't get Kirito as a boyfriend, so even though she is a robot, I guess, but still kind of sad because they had more touching moments together than I think him and Asuma did. Honestly, Asuma sounded more like a forgettable character until the second season or halfway through the second season. personally, I could have just forgotten about her till the end of the second season that I saw on Netflix. Because she wasn't much on screen, nor did she have much play within the episodes that were being aired at the time. And it kinda annoys me when it comes to the point, Alice spent months or maybe a year or so, I don't know too accurately about this, but she spent that time looking after Kirito's body. He was kinda there, but he wasn't. He couldn't speak, he couldn't decide to do anything because he was missing that little bit in his head that gave him a choice or a decision-making mechanism, which was sad to find out that that was the case. We knew something was wrong with Kirito when he was in that chair, but he was being looked after by her and another person for so long, just for Asuma to come into the end of the series or so and take him away for 200 years or so. Because I didn't feel too attached to Asuma as I did Alice. Alice is a person that kind of just went with the flow, and if someone else was needing it, she would do it, even if it was gonna harm her in some sort of way. Like at the end of the season, or the second season, she is willing to work with the company that created her, but she was also being compelled and overflowed with all of it. With going to the meetings, going to the talks, and talking to the people, answering their questions, things like that, doing tests every time that she was back in home. So, just for that, and then she'd have to run away to Kirito. It was quite annoying and sad. Sorry, I'm just looking out my window. But that was quite annoying and sad to see that then he'd still go for Suma. Or I'm trying to remember if he does. But he does say that he will work at the company just to see her, just to be like, I'll be there with you, you're not gonna be alone type of thing. But he left her for like 200 years, which is like 20 days or so of her being in a world she doesn't know. Her personality, she kind of adapted from him when you kind of look at it. Kirito in the first season sacrificed his body to kind of protect her or get to her and set her mind straight rather than just being a knight of the order. And she's kind of doing something similar to what he was doing for her. She was protecting him, and then she went on to fight in the war to protect him, because if the demons or so came to the place that they was living at, they would be overrun. So she took on some of his personality skills, which is quite amazing to see. Because when she lost her memory and all that, there was nothing there. She didn't know what she was going to be doing. She didn't really know how much to act. But she did know how to be kind, because she had him being kind to her constantly, praising her and things like that, which was sweet. Now, if you're a rom-com fan, like I am, I do like some of that stuff, you definitely get where I'm coming from. And if you don't, then maybe it's just me. But it's just thinking about it, it's sad and all. I just don't know how to word it. Give me a sec, guys, just to take a little drink. Yeah, sorry about that, guys. It's like 24 or so degrees in the UK, and I haven't had a drink all day. I had some really tough toast for my breakfast or lunch. But Alice's character also goes through a couple redesigns, such as her armor, and then she goes into a suit type of thing when she's in the real world, because yeah, trying to make a suit out of gold is kind of something you can't do. I'm assuming I do think you can make a suit out of gold, but it would just take too long and be too much money to make it to gold completely. Especially the amount that was on her gear at the time, and her sword hilt was gold, or it might have been painted gold, I'm not too sure. But just another thing that I do want to talk about is the cosplay side of things, such as Kirito's cosplay and all that. I've been seeing some Kirito cosplay that looks mighty fine. I saw some Alice's one as well. Oh, I nearly forgot to mention to you guys, sad part about her whole life is everything, because she was wronged as a kid. She did something so minor and accidentally, where it was a law broken thing. She didn't mean to, she literally tripped over the line. Keep that in mind, guys. It's just sad. If you guys want part 2 to this type of stuff, I'll do more. I'll probably do some more for anime content, just not this one unless you guys want me to keep doing this anime series. But I hope you guys do enjoy. See ya. I'd love to also add that anime has such a spectacular fan bases. Well, some of it. Not all of it can be the best side, but I'm all about these cosplay stuff because it allows people to be creative with their own mindset, and they get to choose which character they want to be and what timing of the season or the series they want to be. Well, they are kind of chosen for that role. If they do choose it, they have to act like that character, but they don't necessarily unless they don't want to. That's something people has to respect. But I get that these guys are actually bringing those characters to life, which can be a good thing because kids may watch the anime and actually want to meet that person, and then they find someone that's in cosplay of their outfit. So it's like meeting that person, if you guys get what I mean. I don't know if you guys do or do not. I'm just looking at it as it can be a good thing and a bad thing. It also celebrates the art style of the anime as well. Without further ado, I hope you guys enjoyed this. Leave a like, comment, subscribe, and if you guys didn't like, still comment, just tell me what I could do better with things like this and going on with things like this. Exactly. Thank you guys. See you guys there. Peace.